All right, so it is time. This is the Infinite Investment Game. I talk about alternative investments and collectibles. This is not investment advice, but I do talk about just things to better what to do, what you need to know to better park your money, and hopefully this is like very helpful. So today I'm just talking about 3 stupid reasons people buy cards or buy sports cards, buy cards in general. And it's really unfortunate because these people are going to be liquidating, and some people have really nice stuff. And why the people who are holding some of these really massive cards aren't really diamond hands the way people think they are. And before I go, please like, comment, subscribe, and also share this with other people. But here we go. So the first one is people buy cards to make content. That's one of the things I've heard a lot of people talk about this. I think this is really silly. I guess you could make money from YouTube talking about cards and stuff, but I think it's going to be less of a lucrative investment, and it's just going to go to a collector's kind of base. I guess there's going to be more collectors in the market, but a lot of people are going to get pushed out just because of economic factors, personal reasons. I think a lot is going to come up in the next couple of years where cards is going to be from priority number 1, 2, or 3 to maybe priority 12, 15, or 20. And that's the issue. It's not like they don't care or anything like that. It's just stuff is going to come up and it's going to be bigger. And then putting money into content, buying cards just to make content, they don't have emotional attachment to it. Is an issue, so they're going to be more likely to sell, and they're going to feel bad when they buy stuff, and it's going to be a horrible investment or just horrible waste of money, and that's a problem that they're going to go through. The next thing is I would say I guess people don't understand as well that they're doing it to number 2. They're doing it to show off in front of her friends. That's an issue as well. And they basically show off, go to card shops or go to any place where other people are who quote unquote care about this, which is a small group of people. Just to show off, to show how much money is really like a status symbol in a sense, and also cloud chasing. It goes back into buying stuff to create content, and to show, how impressive they are, how smart they are, how much money they have, and to show their status, which I think is going to go away as cards decrease in value. And it's going to be really, it just doesn't make any sense. If you actually think it's like an actual investment, you'll be slow and methodical, and maybe you don't buy anything for months. And then you buy something extremely rare, and then you show it off and stuff like that. I think that's a better approach to have, but that's on them. But they're probably going to be losing a lot of money as well. Same with for content. If you're buying stuff just for content, you're probably going to lose money. And collections aren't built in a year or 2 years. They're kind of built over decades and a lifetime in a sense. And then that's where you have the most money, and you do have to lose money to make money. And then the last one is people are just buying stuff because the fact that it'll go up in price, which creates an asset bubble. We're just buying something just because you think it's going to go up in price. That becomes an issue. And then other people are doing this, so it just overinflates everything. And I think we see that now. We don't know how overpriced things are. We just know they're overpriced. Who knows? People think, oh, Luka, is going down. Now it's going to be out $2,000, and that's probably going to be floor, but it could go to $1,500, $1,600. It could go to $1,000, $1,200. Once that happens, I think it still has a ways to go. It probably should be like $1,000, to be honest with you. But there are some serious issues where people are just buying things because they think it's going to go up. Which means when things really go down, eventually people are just going to get rid of it. and you're gonna have massive sell-offs, and things are really gonna go cheap at a discount. But also people think, oh, it's a great investment, and then people are gonna buy them and it's gonna go up. Okay, yeah, but there are people gonna get burned so bad, and seeing other people get burned so bad that they don't want to go back into it, and they rather do something else with their money. And there are gonna be other things that go up, and they're gonna chase that, and that's the issue. Hopefully people figure that out, because they think, oh, things are going to go up a year from now, 2 years from now, 5 years from now. Maybe they don't go up until 10 years from now, or 15 years from now, 20 years from now. I think that's the thing that people don't think the market won't stay stagnant, in a sense, where people don't want to move anything, but people don't really want to buy anything either, which becomes very problematic too. And liquidity just becomes a problem, even if it's great, even though it's PSA 10, even though it's one of the top stars, people don't want to move it. That's a possibility. Or a bunch of stuff is just or just a bunch of stuff is just sitting out, and they can get it anytime they want. That's another issue. So, yeah, and I just seen one, I think this girl from Thailand was posting sports cars, now she's doing other stuff and talking about how she was just doing it to make content, which was an issue. And when cars severely went down, she decides to sell them all off, and that, you want to do influencer business thing. When I think people who are millennials and some Gen Zers are going to go into a lot safer markets instead of being as risky, because they're going to get burned so bad and things may not recover. Yeah, but that is the short video. And I think these are things you shouldn't do. And I do think people should just keep in mind, for the people you're listening to, but also keep in mind that these are part of the reason why prices are inflated, and they probably won't last. So please like, comment, subscribe, and let me know what you want me to hear, what you want me to talk about later.